Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
I am Jed. I am Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. Where's Tracy?
At the very top.
Oh, I can't see because it's covered it up.
So I thought I'd have my hair down tonight, being as I coloured it other day. So it's got quite long actually. So I don't know how long. It says there's nobody in. Liar, liar, pants on fire. So I don't know what they're playing at with this because don't you mean you love me here, Amjad? Yeah. So with me colouring it, I've actually washed it again today. So I thought I'd have it down today, just to show you how long it is and what a lovely colour it is, and you get the gist of it, what I'm saying. Well, slow down a bit, Amjad. He says I type fast. We're not going anywhere, Amjad, so slow down.
Got 2 hours, yeah, Amjad.
So yeah.
I'm not watching. That's a lie.
It says 2 here. But anyway. So me and Bella had a conversation other day, and she says, have you ever thought of having ringlets or curls in it? I says, well, I'd love to. I says, but it means you've got to go out and buy curling tongs. And she says, well, no, not necessarily. So she says something about putting a donut on top of her head and pinning it, and but yeah, it's something I'd like to do. Either probably get some curling tongs or straighteners and just put that little bit of a.
Is blaming tools at trade now.
Just put a bit of a curl in it. Now, Bella, when I spoke to her, she looked absolutely gorgeous. She'd cut a fringe. She's got a fringe. And I says to her, what you done to your hair? I says, have you cut your hair or whatever? So she says, well, I did trim it a little bit, but she looked absolutely amazing. I can't get over how fantastic she looks. She looks I'd say like 100% better than what she did. But that's just my opinion, you know what I mean? I've been with her throughout this whole illness and whatever, and I've seen her in some terrible states, but to me, how can I explain it?
Hello, Lee.
Hi, Lee. How are you? She looks glowing compared to what she used. No. I mean, you were there when I was talking to Bella.
Totally different there.
Yeah. Even Chris said, he says, I can't believe how good she's looking. I mean, because Chris is the same as me. I mean, he always says hello, blah, 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 when we talk on Messenger. And he says, I can't believe, the fact, she seems totally different in a good way. So, but yeah, there you go. Chris has been out today. I know Lee's probably watched it.
Yeah, thank you, Lee.
Abandoned Church or something or other?
Yeah, Abandoned Church on Winnets, not Winnets, on
Woodhead.
Path. Yeah.
It's alright, I've still got sticky bits on my computer from other night. Hey, I'm going to tell you something now.
What?
You know the orange muffins that I made on Tuesday evening? Hi, Martin.
Hello, Martin, lad.
I made them muffins on the Baking Live on Wednesday, on Tuesday evening. Were it yesterday I made some more, or were it Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, they'd gone by yesterday. So I made some more lemon and white chocolate. I think it is. You use lemon curd in they've all gone and all. Not that I've got two greedy sods in arse like, but hey ho. Well, to put it a better way, they're just like gannets. They know English parent. Oh, that's what I've got.
Copycat. Copyright.
Paraphrase. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying there.
Cakes.
Oh yeah. So looks like I might have to make some more tomorrow. Who's that? The sexy hairdo. I can give you two guesses who that is. The lovely Bella. I've just been on about you actually, Bella. Saying you were trying to give me a tutorial on how to.
Was feeling direct vibes.
You know, about putting a bit of curl in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've just told everybody. I says I spoke to you the other day. I says, and we're on about putting a bit of hiya, Simon.
My friend's behind you. Duck. Hi. Run away.
It's trying to scare me now. It says the masked man's watching you. Well, it gives me heebie-jeebies, I'll tell you. Because I says to him, I says scary stuff. I says it gave me nightmares. But yeah. I knows, bro. How are you? But yeah.
How do the feet?
But I might just sort of go for easiest option and get some curling tongs or something. What gave you nightmares? Well, Simon and Martin have done a collaboration, and it's they've done it into like 3 parts. Well, part 1 were on Simon's channel, and other part were released by Martin yesterday, and it's something. What were it? I forgot what it was. Something to do with Blackpool, anyway. Hey up.
Huh?
We've got an illegal alien.
Whatever.
So it were like really scary.
It's so police.
Yeah. Your nose bro says my hair looks lovely. Thank you.
It does actually.
Hey, well, I coloured it other day because this time next week we'll be in Filey. So I coloured it the other day, but it was Tuesday, weren't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, normally if I colour it, I'll have it down. But obviously, because with the baking, I always like to put it up and pinned up and whatever. You know what I mean? So I thought, well, I'll treat you all tonight and show you how long it's really grown long. Live from the pub, peed up. Oh dear. Well, what is it? Less than a mile away, pub.
5 minutes getting
from where we're staying, like it says pub less than a mile away, shop less than a mile away, and Chris says stuff shop. He says so long as there's a pub within distance. He says, I'm not bothered.
As long as I can get my pork scratchings.
Oh dear.
Hopefully, Bella.
Yeah, the pub.
Yeah, I mean, Kate asked me the same thing. She says, are you still going to do a live stream from there? And I says, it all depends on Wi-Fi. If it's crap Wi-Fi, no. If it's good Wi-Fi, yes. So, yeah. It'll probably be one of these, sort of spontaneous spur of the moment things. Depending on where we what sort of signal it is, and you know, you get the drift.
Probably
But
won't.
obviously, we go next Friday, so Friday's my streaming day. But also, we don't come back till the Tuesday, so that's also my streaming day. But hey ho,
And it's football day on Tuesday.
we
Me and Callum will be back on Saturday for football.
oh dear.
We don't have tickets Saturday.
Well, what it is he's letting his because they both got season tickets for Sheffield United, and so he says to his dad, he says, well, if you want that Saturday we away, I'll let you borrow my season ticket. But the only thing is, that day we actually come back, they're playing at home as well. So we've got to like call on way back for him to pick his season ticket up. That church in your video, Chris, looked spooky. It did.
It was spooky.
Yeah. Because somebody asked you if you went in. That's what I meant to ask you. Did you actually go inside it?
No, it was on top.
Oh. No,
We
he
did
said.
not, but somebody said piss off, so
I've just put a video out.
I'll have to have a look when I shut it down, Lee.
First one, well, it's not. It's about my third one I've put up. Putting music on it.
Oh, Chris always puts music on it.
I've only just started editing my videos.
Hi, Frozen Fury. I know.
Hi, Frozen Fury.
Yeah. Long time no see, Frozen Fury.
That's Tyson these days. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thing is, like next Friday, I'll probably be that cream cracked. Probably not want to live stream, but we'll see. A pint in pub.
Midnight skinny dip.
Midnight skinny dip. You're welcome to. Hey, I tell you something, ain't it been warm today?
Yeah.
Chris says to me, he says, well, you won't believe it's October. He says, how warm it's been today.
Yeah, it's been quite warm. I've been up in the loft trying to tidy the loft to try and get back up there with that layout.
But the thing is, this top I've got, it's like a strappy top. I'd put them away thinking I wouldn't need them anymore.
Yeah.
I had to get them out again.
Well, they said that we were going to have a couple of weeks of an Indian summer, and then it's going to get really cold after that.
Apparently, we're going to have some snow. You know, bro says, thanks for popping on my PS4 stream the other day, Jeanette. I was proud. But the thing is, you know, bro, it's not my cup of tea, but I know that you always come into mind. It's same with Lee. I mean, you know, I can't sort of say that I'm a train enthusiast, but I do it to support you because you come into mine, if that makes sense.
I'll try and get on people, but it's like that many.
We go next Friday, week today, Amjad.
Yeah, this time of week today, I'll have a pint of Foster's in the hand, mate.
We're only going to Filey.
Well,
So,
it's Filey.
yeah.
It's 80 degrees up there, I heard.
Costa del Filey's, we say.
Oh, you know why you're in the chat as well. Thank you for the good comments on my last video I just put out.
Who's that?
Your nose, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, bro's just commented on my last video. The music seems to go well with it.
But this is it. I mean, it's like before I started doing the baking live, I used to do baking vlogs, which were like pre-videoed, recorded, if you know what I mean. And then Chris had sort of, because I can't edit for life on me.
I never used to be able to, and I've just started doing it now.
Chris edits some, and he chooses the music. So if you go back to any of my, like,
How much substance you know, bro?
you know, you will see that it is included music in it. It sort of.
It's a bit boring without music on a drone video, wouldn't it?
Well, that's why I've started putting music on mine, because I'm starting to run trains now, and I thought I'll try and put music when I'm running the trains instead of hearing the trains.
But the thing is, same as Chris says, it cuts that sort of background noise out. You know what I mean? If there's any unexpected sort of background noise, I'm eating cakes, lol. You know, bro, my missus loves your show. Thank you very much. Tell her thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Bro.
Oh, yeah. But would you believe, Lee, them cakes I made Tuesday evening, they were gone by Thursday, and I had to make some more, and even they've gone.
He's just a bottomless pit. It's Callum as well.
Excuse me. Callum's had both of these. Tell her look you.
That's what I was about to say. Blame Callum as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll blame them equally, Lee, because they've both got all their legs.
I'm doing a link to Outfield. Lee, put your channel link in.
Yeah, Lee, put your link in, because yeah, Simon wants to subscribe to you.
Okie doke, bear with me.
You've got a wrench anyway, so you can, you know.
Yeah, I know I have. I've got that many windows open because I've been editing a video. You know what it's like.
Chill out a minute. Sit back, that lad. Dad. Please, my new dad. I'll search for you.
Bella's put, I don't use music much. All you can hear in my videos is my big gob. But it's different for you, Bella, because you're sort of doing, you know, with mine. I mean, it's the thing is as well. I don't know whether you've noticed.
I think that's my latest video I've just put in.
Oh, you put it in, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when I start the mixer up, it's very, very loud. But I think it's I don't know, one or both of the cameras has got like a noise reduction thing on it. And Chris said, "Oh, I've never noticed it before."
Well, I don't listen to it on my thing, do I? Because you sat right next to me.
Yeah. So he says, "Oh, I'm going to have to watch it back." He says, "Or, you know."
Abjad, does it hurt your ears when she does it? Does it go quiet?
But it's a good thing, because with my mix, it is loud. And same as Chris says, if somebody comes into chat or you're chatting away to somebody, they're not going to hear you above your mixer. So in retrospect, it's a good thing that it cancels the, you know, the noise out and sort of lowers the volume a bit. So but yeah, I mean, Chris, well, I haven't done a vlog since, what were it? I don't know. I can't remember. It might have been February when I... Oh. Tracy says, my hair looks lovely, Dan. Very nice.
Hi, Tracy.
She's in the caravan with Keena. She's off and off. But here, hello, Lee, and everyone on the panel. There's only me and Lee. She says, and everyone on the panel. There's only me and Lee.
I'm building I've got something on the workbench I'm building as well.
But so yeah, I'm. Hey up, Bella. You haven't seen this, have you? Bella hasn't seen this. This camera, it's got a ring light on it as well. Look, it might blind you like. That's not even on highest thing. That's all. It's like. Woo. So
oh my God.
That is on the. It's like a camera with a built-in ring light on it. But
They're good cameras, them. I'm looking at one at the moment.
this is a I can't see. I've got white spots in front of my eyes. Nexigo. It's off of Amazon. It were quite pricey. It were about 50 quid. But as you can see, perfect. It's got an autofocus on it as well. Got all bells and whistles. It's HD. It's, as I say, it's got the ring light. I've never had cause to use it yet. Only when on that baking live stream that when Chris weren't here, when they were at football, and I was like it middle at room and the lighting weren't very good then. But apart from that, I've never had to use it. But I was in office. I mean, it sounds a lot of money, 50 quid, but believe you me, it's worth it. She says ring lights are no good with glasses. That's why I keep taking mine on and off. But that's the thing, Bella. You know,
that's the problem with ring lights. I have the same. When I try and use ring lights, I get the glaze from my glasses.
Yeah, but the thing is, I could probably only use it if I were to do a baking vlog.
Yeah.
Because I'm as blind as a bat without my glasses.
I'm the same. I try doing it. If I try,
I take my glasses off and everything's just blurred.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Even, you know, the pictures on panel, everything's just blurred. Simon says he's subbed to you.
I know he has. I was just about to say thank you. I've seen your comments as well on the last video.
But yeah. But I mean, I suppose in cases of emergency, you know, it's there if you need it, sort of thing. But yeah, I would highly recommend it to anybody, Lee. Yeah, it is a bit pricey, but well worth it. It's got noise reduction. It's got autofocus.
So when you see Jeanette's screen go in and out,
that's
when it's focusing.
Yeah, I mean, we've noticed it on quite a few of the live streams, and it like you can see it like panning in and out, and that's when it's doing autofocus.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at a Logitech webcam at the moment that I've got a remote for, because I want to do close-up shots, but on me scratch building videos.
I mean, this is the other one that I use. You know, when I do the baking live, I use this camera and I use this one. Now, this autofocus one, I put it on like a tripod, and that that's what that camera's on now. What I'm on. It's like I use it for the downward facing shots rather than keep having to, you know, adjust camera and put it here and put it there.
That's what I do with this one now. I can actually move this one down onto my workbench.
But yeah, so when I'm talking to people, you know, when I've done my baking or at the beginning of at the baking live stream, this is the one I use. It's all right. I think this were on one were about 13 quid. I don't even know what make it is. But it's, you know, you just go to your cam and mic and change it over, and there's no messing about. If you like preset it up beforehand, you know, there's no messing about adjusting your camera or whatever. So it does just for what I want it for anyway. Let's put it that way.
Because I'm looking at other stuff, because I'm not putting cameras in the loft. I've decided I'm just gonna do the videos when I'm running stuff in the loft or working on the layout. It's going to cost me too much to put cameras in there, so I've just decided I'm going to get a decent camera and do video.
You know, I can send you a link to this one, Librix, if you want to pay that much.
What price was it?
I think it was just over £50.
That's I'm looking at one that's 70 at the moment.
But yeah, I mean, Chris will tell you.
Yeah,
You
I
see,
know.
another thing is, I've got a notebook. Now,
Yeah.
I've had cameras after cameras after cameras, but because it's got such a small memory in it, it cannot cope with, you know, like this camera. It won't be able to cope with this one. And I find that, like such as yourself, if you were to come on panel, once you drop off, it goes all to pot. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's
But-
like the one I was the camera I was up on panel with last week. That's one of my old cameras. That's still on top of me, on top of the telly, but I won't use it. I found it and just thought I'll give it a go. It doesn't focus because I lost the front glass off it.
Bella says her new iPad has an amazing camera. I'm not going to bother with the camera. But the thing is, Bella, obviously, because you see, this laptop I'm using now, it's a reconditioned one, so it was sort of cheap. But it's got a lot more because it's what is it? i5 processor.
Yeah, what?
This one, but it's got a lot more capabilities than my notebook.
Yeah, yours is i5, mine's i7. But you've got a bigger screen.
Yeah. So
Don't stick.
yeah. So anyway, this laptop I'm using now, I bought it like as a reconditioned one, but I don't have the problem when anybody drops off at panel. You know, I'm having to like refresh on my little Chromebook. Whereas with this one, no problems at all.
Yeah, I've got to look at. I need to get another decent laptop. I've got to either look.
Another thing as well, I was freezing a lot, and that's with the other like notebook.
That the problem you've got with small notebooks is the memory. I'm trying to put camera up on it. It can't take it.
Yeah, it's same as Chris says. It's got a limited memory on it as well.
Yeah.
But it being like a Chromebook notebook or whatever you want to call it, it's just like a
That's a true one. That.
you know, it's. I mean, at the time we bought it, because the story is, I mean, you weren't around when this happened, but Chris knocked a glass of water over my last one, so we had to buy me a new one.
I've got to get another laptop. This one does well, but this one is
Anyway,
officially.
You know what? It's classed as a laptop, but it's only like the capabilities of a notebook, Chromebook, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I've got to get a decent. I need another laptop because this laptop I'm using for my channel is officially my work laptop. I've had to take half of the stuff off and put onto hard drive because I'm not having the space to keep everything, all my videos on it.
Yeah, Bella
So-
says I can't get on with my Windows laptop. I've only had it 18 months and I never use it. I just find Apple easy. It's same. It's yeah.
I'm not a fan of Windows 11.
Well, it's just come out.
I've got a friend that's got it on their laptop, and I was going to buy their laptop off him. I don't like Windows 11. They can shove it.
Oh, used green screen and it's giving me some great images. But this is it. As I said, we've got a green screen, and I wanted to use it with the baking lives.
It's
But
setting it up.
it is, because he has to set my table up, he has to get all my ingredients in here for me. And then on top of that, if it's got to set the green screen up as well, you know, but we keep saying we're going to do it because basically when you've got a green screen, you can download any background you want. You know, I can download it like it looks like I'm in a kitchen or whatever, but it's just the ball ache of having to set it all up as well as setting the table up. Because obviously everyone knows that I'm in living room when I do my baking lives for the fact that I've got a long pasting table for that reason. So I can just sit there and I've got plenty of space for my ingredients, for my laptop and everything else. Johnny's getting...
Time to get 13.
Johnny's getting the iPhone 12. But you see, same as we've always said, and we've said this a lot, it depends what you're used to. Me and Chris love Samsung for the fact that we know his way round them, it's easy of using it. It all depends on what you're used to using. Now, Callum, if he'd got the choice, he'd have an iPhone.
Oh, when I first started my channel, I used my iPhone to do all my videoing. And then I got I still had the laptop, but I was streaming off the iPhone using StreamYard. No, I wasn't using StreamYard. I was using Streamlabs, just Streamlab to go live.
But it's made it a lot easier now, no matter what phone you've got, that you can actually stream. Because you see, when StreamYard first come out, you could only... Simon says he put his green screen. Chris not let me do that, Simon, because I wanted it back on me. And I says, well, why don't you just put it with... He says, you're not putting any pins in my green screen.
I'm debating it behind me here. I'm debating putting a big green screen behind me permanently.
But yeah, because you see, I says, well, you know, when I'm sort of doing the normal live streams, I says, why don't you just pink green screen behind me? I'm not nailing it to wall. You're not putting holes in my green screen.
You can cover all that wall.
But you know what I mean? I have the iPhone 8 Pro now at the minute. I always have Samsung. Before.
Oh, he's got the Pro. I want the Pro. Don't rub it in, Angela.
Oh, Bella says, I've always had a Samsung, but next upgrade I'm going to change to the iPhone. There you go.
Yeah, the iPhone. I love the iPhone. I actually used to do my thumbnails on my iPhone. I had an app for the thumbnails, and then I changed it.
But I mean, no disrespect to the iPhone, but apparently there's a lot of problems that entails with them. I don't know. I mean,
there is. I've had my iPhone. I've had issues with it in the past.
You know, I mean, at end of the day, I don't want anything with bells and whistles on it. I just, you know, me man's J5, you know.
Yeah.
Simple J5, you know what I mean? That it does me for what I want it for.
I've got an iPhone.
Chris says I've got an iPhone.
I have, but yeah, everyone will laugh what my iPhone is. Mine's the old iPhone.
Put it closer to things so they can see your picture.
Yeah, Chris has got an iPhone, he says.
It's a Samsung.
Jeanette, is Chris's email on his about page?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send him an email. I want some advice off him.
Off who?
Well, you're on Facebook, aren't you?
Me?
It says, is your email up on your that page?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want some advice for my channel. I need some advice. And I'll email you what I need to know.
50 quid. I don't want to message me anytime.
But I mean,
I'm
Bella,
on Messenger, just look on Jeanette's friends list and boom.
Yeah, I will. I'm friends with Jeanette, aren't I? I know. I forgot about that.
Do you know these
Hey,
asses?
I mean, Bella will tell you, Lee. Me and Bella are what they call technophobes.
Yeah.
I
Duan.
and that's it. I couldn't remember his name.
I'll tell you who's missing. I ain't seen come in yet.
Who?
Wakey.
Oh, it all depends. Some nights he's shit bed and comes in right off the bat, and then other nights, you know, he comes right in at last minute. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I can't believe.
I know my way around StreamYards. I know my way around, you know, setting the live streams up, doing my thumbnails, etc. But when it comes to editing, Chris has explained it to me no end of times.
Cut this, cut that, add this, add that.
Bella says, "Speak for yourself, Mrs. I'm a ruddy whiz." Hey, this is no word of a lie, and I'm going to put her on spot here. She says in chat on, were it Monday or were it Tuesday? She says, I can't figure out, because she's on about revamping a channel and she wants to change her name. So she says, I'll ring you tomorrow. And I says, well, you might have to talk to Chris about that. But after I'd shut the thing down, I went on to my, you know, my main page, and it says customize channel, and then you go to basic info and you press on that, and there's where you change your name. I sorted that out all by myself. Hiya, Jay.
And I need to do some stuff on my channel. I want to put, where you go to your channel, you can put your picture at the back, can't you?
You mean like a banner across?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. That's what I'll email Chris and he'll
Yeah. But the thing is, it will Wakey that sort of put the idea in my head, and he says it's something to do with on your main page and customised channel. But I did that and I sorted it out all by myself. So, I mean, obviously she hasn't changed it because she's still in here as Beauty on the Budgets.
Yeah. I can't change my name. I changed it when I first started my channel, so when I went to this, so I would be able to change it again. You're only given one
This says
two
I'm
attempts.
going to hear about this for the next 10 years.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
She is
we should arrange that she was going to ring me next day, and I went, guess what? I says I've waited to change your name. Oh dear. It's one of these things where, ooh, I've worked tat all by myself, you know, aren't I clever sort of thing.
Oi! Morning, my mum calls me Christopher.
Yeah.
So Harvey.
Yeah.
Oi. Morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh. What?
Jay's in trouble.
Who's changing trouble?
Yeah. He says
Who's
the only
changing
person
trouble?
The only person that used to call me Christopher was my mum, and yeah, I noticed. She says I haven't changed it yet. But the thing is, Bella, can you remember how I told you to do it? Because sort of
It's
before we
easy.
logged off and before we, you know, ended the call, I says, nah, don't forget, have you remembered how to do it? So she says, yeah.
It's easy.
Honestly, she's not done it yet. It's still taking your
Well, I know, that's what I said, if you listen. Oh my giddy eye. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
But yeah, you know, I mean, it's one of these things, Lee, where I don't know my way around technology at all.
Oh, I do, but there's certain stuff I'm trying to get used to on. It's like me thumbnails. I've only just started creating new thumbnails.
She's put pass. I bet she's forgot that.
Yeah, she probably forgotten. It's not rocket science how to do it.
Well, you're telling Bella that, Lee. You don't know it.
No, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
Tracy says, Chris, open your ears.
What? What?
Yeah, open your ears, Chris.
What's
Because
that say?
I did-
What?
I did say, well, obviously she's not changed it because she's still in as Beauty on the Budget about 10 minutes ago.
Oh well, that's fine.
This is why it's called Friday Fun Day. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Friday, take this after Chris Day.
I mean, I entered course to change my name because everybody knows me as Jeanette Pickering. End of.
Yeah.
You know, if I were to change my name now, they'd think, who's this weirdo that's coming in? You know what I mean? So it does me, if you know what I mean.
Well, everybody knows it's Jeanette. It's called going Jeanette. Okay, it's
Yeah.
I've just lost pop out chat. I've just lost pop out chat.
Oh dear.
oh, no, doctor.
Yes, Dr. Smith.
Yeah, Chrome's just crashed.
Oh. Bella says, can't you tell Lee has never met me?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. She's, you know,
I'm
as I
gonna,
said,
I'm gonna,
right
I'm gonna
from the
launch
beginning,
this laptop
Bella,
in a minute.
You know, when I
It's
spoke
kind of got
to
too many
you,
windows open.
when I spoke to you the other day, you've got your spark back. You've got your, you know,
Got mojo back.
yeah, she's got a mojo back. So, so yeah, you know, best about it though, when I first started YouTube, we used to stream on Google Hangouts, right?
Yeah, I know a load of people that were saying about the Google Hangouts.
We were just getting the gist of that, and you know, inviting people on panel, etc., etc., and then they stopped it. Yeah, I was just getting used to it, you know, and then they stopped it. Amjad says yes. She's started a new job, Amjad. It's probably work that's stopping her from, you know, from coming in. Yeah, I'm still sore, but I feel myself again. This is it, Bella. I mean, you're going to feel sore for, you know, maybe months. But to anybody that's not seen you in the state that I've seen you, I said, like, you're 100% better than what you were. And because of the problems that the hernia were causing, you know, low potassium, low magnesium, you know, and everything it's, and now they've got lacquer on. It's supposed to be 2021 here, Simon. But yeah, and I says to Bella, it's surprising that what these things are important to your body. You know what I mean? Potassium, magnesium, and I forget what other one Dr. Kildare. But it's true. I mean, I have to go for a B12 injection every 3 months. And I always know when I'm ready for that injection. Because, what?
Sorry, I'm trying to beat you to it. I've just added something to black belt through.
But you know, I always know when my B12, when I'm ready for my B12. I've actually got to go for it Thursday, but you get that feeling like you're lethargic, you're feeling tired all the while, you've got no energy, etc., etc. And it's like I get to the point when it's sort of getting close to due date, every part of my body aches. You know what I mean? I know when it's due. Healing.
Oh,
Healing. Yeah. So, you know, it's surprising what them low levels of magnesium and potassium, you know, and because she's on supplements and everything to build these levels up, that's the reason. She says make the most of the sun, apparently. Well,
Not if it's winter, it's snow, it's good.
yeah. It did forecast snow. It has forecast snow.
Yeah, on Tuesday
So-
we come back.
Yeah, that Tuesday, on Tuesday.
Yeah, go to bloody seaside.
No, it says from that date.
Oh,
Yeah, it did say on that date.
well,
It says from that date.
yeah, that could be any time. That could be bloody January, that.
But yeah, it's like we're going. I'm going from wearing, strappy tops in October. I'd put them all away.
I hope I'd show you my legs, but I needed that to compliment you.
Chris has got shorts on.
I had shorts on 'cause I was up in the loft because I thought, oh, it's going to be too warm up there. Too cold. It was nice. It was too warm to work up there. I've still left half of the stuff I've got to do.
But yeah, it's a bit unusually warm today to say it's October or mid-October.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. We're having a weird October.
Bella says I put all my summer stuff away. I had Bella, and then I had to.
Oh, God, look at those ugly knees.
I've got them away.
Lovely knees.
Lovely knees.
Yeah, he is going out, Simon, actually. About an hour away from us.
Well, you're coming in pulling up with that, yeah.
Where you going?
Hey?
Where you going?
What, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, we were going to go to Dovestone Reservoir, but that's an hour away. That's in Oldham.
Oldham.
But then I said to Jay, there's another reservoir. Well, I think that's nearly an hour away. That's at Wesington.
Well, they're a bit undecided at the moment. Hi, Kate, how are you?
2 locations. Advocate.
Hello, Kate.
If you're wondering what... No, it's not time yet.
Later.
It's only 10 to 10.
I'm grabbing a coffee.
She says mine's in sucky bags in under. I know what she means. Then what you put Hoover on and you suck all air out on it and it compresses them. I'll decipher what Bella's saying. That's basically what she means. They're in these bags and you suck all air out on them and it like compresses them so you can fit more stuff under your bed, etc. I'll translate for you, Bella. Yeah, same as I said, Kate. I coloured it other day, Tuesday. Well, I couldn't really wear it down on Tuesday because of the baking, and I always like to have it pinned up and everything. So I thought, what the heck, I'll have it down. So say how grey I were. It's quite nice. So I have had the colour for quite some while, but it's one of them things. I mean, you're not a woman, Lee, so you don't know.
Nah.
Bella's put, yeah, Jeanette speaks Bella ease. I'd had colour for ages. You know me, Kate, I always like to sort a forward plan. I've had the colour for ages. And it's like you get up in the morning and you think, oh, what? I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? And then I thought, well, we're going away next week. I thought, I'm going to have to do it sooner or later. He's probably still got them on, Simon. He says, I thought I could see Chris's walking boots behind you. Yeah, he's still got them on. So I thought, I got up other morning and I thought, I didn't really want to, but but I thought, well, I'm going to have to do it because I always like to colour it and then it like settle. But women will know what I'm talking about when I say settle. I mean, I've washed it this morning, and it's like, when I looked, you could see all like spiky bits on top. So yeah, you know what I mean. I might go dark. I had enough of the root. I had it cut short and highlighted all over. It was proper lockdown. But this is it, Kate. You know, and this is one of the reasons why I just don't fancy going in, sitting in a salon for maybe 2 hours. You know what I mean? I thought, well, I can do my own. I can colour it. The only thing that I'm desperate for is it cutting. Because, I mean, Leo'll probably know what... It's got all straggly ends and...
I can see you.
I mean, you know, you're married to Jackie, so you know what us women have to go through.
Oh, Jackie's she's got long hair at the moment, and you can see she's not been a hairdresser's to get it done. You can see the dead ends.
Yeah,
she's ended up doing them herself in the end.
I won't trust myself with a pair of scissors, Lee.
Oh, Jackie does. Jackie does our own dog's nails.
But you see, when I spoke to Bella the other day and I went to her, I says, "Have you done something different with your hair?" I says, "Because you've got a fringe where normally she don't." Yeah, Bella says, "I love streaks, but you've got to keep going to the..." I do as well, Bella. I like blonde highlights. But, you know, they grow out so fast. It's all right. Amjad did 2 years at hairdressing, and we keep saying we're going to descend on Amjad's ass when we're going to hire a minibus, and it's about 4 or 5 women, you know, Kate, Bella, Tracy, me, my lady. We're all going to descend on Amjad because we all need his hair doing. So yeah, but that's one thing that man's desperate for. Me ends is really, like, you could probably see, really dry and thing on ends, you know what I mean? And that's one. This is bell colour, dark golden brown. Tracy says, yes, we are desperate. Yeah, it's bell colour 4.3, dark golden brown. That's the one. But I mean, it's not bad, Kate. And they're relatively cheapish on price. I think they're £3 something in Asda, £3.45. So they're not a bad colour. It's just, at the moment, it just wants tied, or what I call tidying up, because Bella says I haven't been to an hairdresser for about 8 years. I do it myself. But, you know, I've had my orders from Bella. I can't have it cut short, you know what I mean? I did with this one, Kate, because the tips and everything weren't too bad. So basically, I just concentrated on sort of this area, if you know what I mean. Me side bits were grey, me thing were grey, but me tips were okay. So I did only use one box on this, you know. But if you're doing like an all over colour, and if it, you know, Bella will tell you more about this than what I can. But if you've got long hair and you try to do an all over colour, you're better off buying 2 boxes. But because my ends were all right, I, you know, just did top of my head and side bits and some bits like at back that were grey. Yeah, it
Oh,
says
do that.
Amjad says he misses. Well, this is the thing, you know. If we were all to descend on you, Amjad, you know, you'd be able to. Well, I can't say practice on us, can? But favourite colour make is Garnier New Trees. Ooh, but I have to be careful, Bella, because certain colours irritates my scalp. Now I'm okay with this. And what did I get last time? That were a Garnier. Simon says when I have a haircut it costs £1 for haircut and £8 search fee. Hey, when Chris and Callum have their haircut it don't cost them nothing. Because I do it with clippers. But I'll tell you something. I bought them Babyliss clippers at least 10, 12 years ago. And you know, you imagine over that 10, 11 years, you know, how much is saved in barbers. Yeah, same as Chris says, it'll be at thousands. And we're having like 2 men in ours, and you can double that. Yeah, well, this shade is 4.3, Amjad. Tracy says she wants chestnut brown all over and blonde highlights on top, going down in streaks. Oh. Yeah, Kate says she has to watch which one she uses as well, because she's... Hiya, Gordo, how are you?
Hello.
Bella says Chris cleans his hair with Mr. Sheep.
Tell Chris
Bella.
I've sent him a Facebook request.
Right, no worries.
You got that one wrong, Bella, because it's
I forgot he was in the background and I'm on panel.
bit and polish.
Actually, it's Dove soap.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's the thing.
Ooh.
That's why I wear my hat, because I've got a bald spot.
There's no to be ashamed on, Lee. And it's like, oh yeah, he's took his hat off. He's got a bald spot. The thing is, Chris isn't ashamed of his because his dad's bald, his granddad was bald. So I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and now Jackie's noticed I've got grey hairs.
Oh God, take it easy.
I know.
I didn't like that before, and I'll send you a pic of it. Okay, then, Tracy. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's like, oh yeah. Gordo says, I bet those clippers are like new. Chris don't have any hair to cut. But you'd be amazed, Gordo. He said to me the other day, after, like when I said I were going to colour my hair, he says, oh, that reminds me, he says, you'll have to give me and Callum an haircut before we go away. So, yeah, going back, has anybody seen this new soap shampoo? It's like a bar of soap, but it's like shampoo that you wash your hair with.
No.
Shall I remove him from my friends request?
What's Chris on about?
Gordo says he's as grey as a badger's horse. Hey, oh, I'd be as white as white if I didn't mind this did come out of a bottle.
You'd look like a ghost then.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a silvery grey, you know, but that's why I colour it. I don't want to resort to, you know, letting nature take its course, and you know, that's one thing. I mean, I don't very often wear makeup or anything like that, but that's one thing I do take care of is my hair. Oh, I've got itchy nose. So yeah, has anybody heard about this soap shampoo? It's supposedly good for the you know, because it's not as much packaging and this, that, and other, you know, this climate change stuff, you know. But it's just essentially it's a shampoo, but it's a bar in a bar, not a liquid. I'm Chad's laughing at Badger's ass. So I just wondered if anybody had tried it and you know, what they thought of. Bella says I don't often wear makeup, only when I'm awake.
That soap will last us a lifetime.
Yeah, but it's like you know, Bella knows me. She knows me inside out. I do not wear makeup very often. You know what I mean? It is by Garnier. I think Amjad. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll Google it. I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Tell you, Thingy put a good video out before. Hazy.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, did you see it? Have you watched it yet?
I have watched it. I haven't had time.
Oh, you wait until you watch it. You'll quite like it. I commented on it. It was a good video what he put out.
Let me. Okie dokie then. As far as I'm aware, it's only shampoo at the moment, Bella. It's Garnier Ultimate Blends Shampoo Bar. They do it in what's that one? Honey Treasures, Delicate Oat Shampoo Bar, Coconut Aloe Vera. Aloe Vera. Oh well, Berto Balsam do one as well. They do one in raspberry, coconut unlychee, and apple. There you go. So Alberto Balsam and Garnier are the only two.
Alberto Del Rio,
But yeah, you know, I think basically they're all jumping on bandwagon. But oh, I'm just as he's seen it in Wilco Superdrug and Boots. Ooh, there you go. But you know, they're making all this hype about it. I've just posted some pics on the Facebook group on.
I don't know what's happened with that. I don't know what's happened with that. I seem to have come out the group by accident. I think I'd.
Well, just apply to come back, Lee. You know.
I can't remember the name of the group.
Jeanette's Community YouTube place.
Yeah, I'll find.
2 seconds, mate.
Chris is going to send you. Ooh.
I tell him I have sent him a Facebook request.
Very good.
This is on a go slow.
Yeah, I'm getting some good feedback on this last video I've put up though. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, Bella says Alberto Balsam gives me an itchy head. Amjad says Alberto Balsam doesn't suit my hair. Well, I'll be honest, I only ever use Tresemme, so
Yeah, Jackie's the same. She only ever uses Tresemme, the Tresemme conditioner, everything.
That's link. Chris has put link in for group, Lee.
Yeah, no, I've just noticed. I need to get the chat back.
Kate says I was using John Frieda for blonde shampoo and conditioner, but you know, there again. I mean, that's Alberto Balsam. What I buy you, innit?
Lee, if you're posting videos in there, I can watch them because I'm not getting no notifications.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. It's there for people to, you know, share the videos, whatever. You know what I mean? Get yourself noticed. There's like 252 people in the group. So if just half of them watch your videos or whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, I've noticed since I've started putting music on me running trains, I'm getting more people watching and commenting.
But this is it. It's like when I do the live streams. I mean, before I've changed it now, but before I was just putting a link into the live stream. But now I put like a little bit of a description before I put the link in for the live streams.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I've got I have me scratch build. I've got a decent scratch build series, a decent one I'm doing this weekend on Sunday.
Amjad says, I love John Frieda for his miraculous recovery, but they've changed the formula, mate. But that's the good thing about Tresemme, Amjad. It never changes.
No. I've used Tresemme before now.
But I mean, it's like Chris. I mean, a bottle of shampoo will last him about 6 months. You know what I mean? If not more.
A little dabble, will you?
Yeah, just a little spot.
It's because he's got nowhere to wash.
But as I always say, Lee, there's no to be ashamed on being bald. You know, it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way you're meant to be. You know what I mean? You know, don't it's like this. When I get too old and infirm to do my hair, then I'll just leave it and go grey. You know what I mean? But my hands still work, sort of. You know what I mean? So while hey.
Got a strange dude here called Lee that wants to join group.
But it's like this, Lee. When you're due to upload a video, just post it in group.
Yeah, well, I upload my video. I upload it, share it to me Anfield Road page on Facebook. Cause I've got my Anfield Road group. I upload it to my Discord. I upload it everywhere.
I'm laughing at Amjad. He says every time he buys Tresemme, his brother nicks it. Because that's why you don't buy it.
Buy some Tresemme, right?
Yeah.
Get an empty bottle, empty Tresemme. Put some cooking oil in it. He'll not going to use it again.
No, he won't, will he?
But this is the thing Kate's put. I want to shave my hair off. I get like that sometimes, Kate, because it's like. Okie dokie then, Bella. Take care, and I'll
take
speak
care,
to you
Bella.
over the weekend.
Bye, Bella.
Bye, Bella.
Kate says, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong with grey, white, bald, etc. It is what it is, and that's it. You can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Unless you're a man and you're really, really vain and you colour your hair. But I know very little men that colour their hair. You know what I mean? It's not worth it." But it's one of these things where colour your hair, if you're bald, if you've got long hair, whatever, it don't make you a different person, if that makes sense. you are who you are, no matter what your hair looks like, whether you've got a Mohican or, you know, pink and white stripes, you know what I mean? It's when all's said and done, it's just hair, you know what I mean?
There we go.
It's making jokes now. Here we go. But yeah, I mean, there is downsides to having long hair. I have to tie mine back when I go to bed, because if I went to tie it back, I'd look, you know, like something out of a scary movie next morning when I got up.
Yeah.
It says, surprise, surprise, guess who's here next to me? A special guest, my cousin's sister, aka Olive on the buses. I'm Dad's cousin, I'm not going to call you Olive.
Oh, I would. AJ Olive.
It says she looks like Olive from on the buses, and that's why.
I've just called her Olive. And Jad's Olive. That's like Parkness. Not Parkness. Ash. AJ. I don't know if you know Ash. Usually friends of Parknesses.
No, I've not heard.
He's got a gardening channel, Ash Machinery.
Oh yeah.
AJ Machinery.
I've seen him in one at chats. But,
Yeah,
you know.
his missus looks like Olive from on the buses.
But yeah, I mean, her name's not Olive, but I'm Dad refers
she's
to
laughing.
her as Olive. But I'm not going to be, you know.
Oh my God! Why I'm made up with that? You know, I've got 100% on that video I've just put out tonight.
100%? What?
6 likes on it. It's since I put the music on, my stuff's going up.
Yeah. Well, there you see, it's just these subtle differences that you make to your videos, Lee.
Yeah.
It can make all the difference.
Well, I've changed me. If you notice as well, I've created, instead of using Anfield Road thumbnails, I'm using Alan Melwood, what the layout is. My channel's only called Anfield Road because my main layout is the one in the loft.
Hiya Imran, hiya Auntie Pickering.
How do I feel, Auntie?
But I told them the story, Amjad, that you're his adopted son. But yeah, going back to me, if I didn't tie my hair back when I went to bed, I'd look like I'd put my finger in an electrical socket next morning. It'd be all you won't you know. I mean, Chris is used to it, but anybody else see me first thing in the morning, they'd think, "Oh my God, what's she done?" So I like to tie it back and behave, Amjad, or your granddad. Oh dear. But yeah, like, you know, having long hair does have its downside. But and I went through this phase a couple of years ago. I'd got jet black hair. It was dyed black, and I got that peed off with it because I couldn't do anything with it. And the minute I'd washed it and blow dried it, next minute it was like, you know, all over the place. And I says to Chris, I says, I'm going to have it all cut off. So I went to hairdressers, had it all cut off, had it all stripped back, and I actually went like really short with blonde highlights in. So, but you know, I've had my orders. I can't have it cut off again. Olive Pickering. Family is growing. Oh dear. We'll need a bigger house soon then, Amjad. We've only got one spare bedroom. Oh dear. But yeah, Bella would have me guts for garters if I had it all cut off again. But I do feel like it some days. You know what I mean? You know, us women go through these stages where, you know, we're fed up at Chris is like a see Jeanette when she goes out on a scooter on a windy day having a headband on looking like she's a tennis player.
You'll have to get a video of that, Chris.
I want to have GoPro in 4K.
Yeah.
No motion,
Oh
Jeanette.
dear. I'll have one of them shower caps on. I'll have to wear a shower cap when I go out in wind.
Shouting out to someone else.
Oh dear. Can you just imagine me zooming down road and sort of ending up like this with all my hair up all across my face?
Oh, you can't see because the light's in it. Let me get the red. Let me get the red thing. That's what I've just made out of sticks, out of coffee stirrers.
Oh.
It's you know, like you'll have luggage on the side of platforms and loading bays. It's a box. It's a wooden box. It'd be next to on the loading bay.
I always made it. You know them coffee stirrer things.
Yeah.
It's made like a box thing out of it.
There'll be a video. There'll be a video on how I make them. I've got a video coming out. I'm going to a video tomorrow on my scratch builds. I'm doing.
The last
I've
video
got
it took me for that to watch it.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yes.
It says put your last fit.
Yeah, I will do. Well, the last video's in this chat.
Yeah, it's put link to last video in
I
chat.
think I was busy then, I reckon.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll send it over, Chris, because I want some feedback on it, to be honest. Because I need some advice on where I can get free music to use as well. But I'll email you for that.
Chris uses Epidemic Sounds, but the only downside is it's £10 a month.
But
But I'm willing to pay that if it starts getting me content better. It's worth doing it.
But yeah, that's where Chris gets his music from.
all my drill videos recently have been used by
Epidemic Sounds. Yeah.
I've got a link in description on my last video. Click on it and then repair it.
Yeah, I'll do that, Chris. I'll do that. I'll have a look.
Yeah, he always puts the link to the music in his description.
Yeah.
So people, want to go over that. Do you get?
Use that link and register with that? Did I get a bit of something? Hey!
Hey, that's fine, Chris. I've noticed though, I'm going up. Subscribers have gone to 518.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Hiya, Jamie. How are you?
Hey,
WrestleMania is. It says
Hello,
Epidemic Sounds
WrestleMania.
is awesome. Yeah. So there's another sort of
Yeah.
for you. He says he recommends
Yeah, brilliant.
Epidemic Sounds.
Got all sorts of tunes on.
Yeah. But if
Get down, you
same
little
as you said, Lee, if it's going to grow your channel, if it's going to get you more views, etc., £10 a month is nothing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Especially now I've got this layout and I'm getting back in the loft the next couple. Well, I'm saying I'm getting back in the loft. I don't seem to be making any progress. I'm trying to tidy up.
You're getting back in it and then you're coming back.
Yeah, no, I'm going up there tidying because I haven't been up there for months because I've neglected it. There's a load of tidying got to be done. And I don't seem to do any. I seem to tidy and then think, I don't look like I've done anything.
But yeah, by all means, Lee, message him on Messenger or email him.
Yeah,
he'll
will do.
He'll advise you best he can. I mean, we're not
Yeah,
said and done, none of us is experts at this kind of thing, but if there's a specific question you want to ask or whatever.
Well, I'm going to ask him, or I can do it now. I want to know what's the best software for editing videos.
Edit videos.
I
use Power Director 19, but I've got a free version off of YouTube.
Power Director 19, and he said, well, you can send him link, can't you?
Well, So it depends if the link on there still actually works.
Oh, right. Anyway, Chris
You've got to
used
search for
Power
it.
Director anyway.
Yeah, well, I'll
so-
send you a message on Facebook, Chris.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Go for it.
But it's like this. I mean, I mean, he used to swear by that. What were it?
Phil Moore.
Filmora.
Oh, I know. Thingy swears by Filmora, doesn't he? Partners.
Power Director, in my opinion, is a lot better than Phil Moore.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'm using at the moment. It's a free version. I'm using Video Maker.
Video Maker.
Yeah, that's alright for basic editing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm using. I want something better. I want something
Yeah.
where I can put longer running
You want
sessions.
to like up your game a little bit.
Yeah.
With music
I want to be
and-
able to film short videos and then put the short videos into one big long one to make
Yeah.
it a premiere.
Gordo says this will make you laugh. We had some mini Scotch eggs we put aside for Ronnie. We forgot all about them. He didn't, though. We was sat by the fridge looking at the fridge and looking at me and waiting. That's the thing, Gordo. That you know, they don't let you forget.
Definitely not.
But you know, I mean, Chris took our next door neighbour because she's a pensioner, and she'd had this letter come for like a booster vaccine thing. So she come round, I think it was last Sunday, and she says to Chris, I hate to ask you, but my daughter's in isolation, her husband's staying at his mum's. I don't know whether it were her that had come into contact with somebody or him or whatever. But she says, my daughter usually texts me, but obviously because she's in isolation, would you be willing to take me? You know, she says, I'll get petrol money. And Chris says, no. He says, you know, it's like swings and roundabouts. You do something for us and we'll do something for you, sort of thing. So anyway, he texts her, comes back and she forced him to take £5. So jokingly, when we were talking about it, I says to her, I says, well, you know, we don't want any payment, just get biscuit or pork pie. So a couple of days later, what did she come round with? Pork pie. Simon says, I think it's the best Epidemic Sounds because you have a lot of sound effects as well as music, which I use in my video. That's it. It's same as Chris says. All around, it's good. You know what I mean? It's like an all, you know, all rolled into one thing where, same as Simon says, you can get sound effects, you can get brilliant music, depending on, you know, like when Chris does these abandoned places, he likes something that's a bit somber, a bit, you know, not all jazzy and, you know what I mean? He likes something that's a bit more on somber side, but not, you know, funeral parlour somber, if you know what I mean. You know, which you don't want on like an abandoned, you know, video. You don't want,
No.
you know, all this jazzy stuff and whatever. It all depends on what sort of video you're putting out. But there's the thing, they've got all genres of music. You know what I mean? They've got pop, they've got rock, they've got classical. You know, you name it. You could pick whatever genre you want. You know, if you're looking for something like heavy metal, you know, 90s house music or whatever. Ooh, that's when we come back actually. Well, it ain't. We come back day before actually. Amjad. He says I've got an itch on my leg. He says it breaks support. I know they have a half-term holiday in October, but I weren't quite sure at date. Amjad.
Come back on 19th.
Well, I know we come back. I'm Amjad says they break up at college on 20th. But you see, Callum is actually only going to miss one day of college because he's not there on a Monday. So we actually come back on a Tuesday. So he's only going to miss one day. But if they break up next day, he's only going to be there for one day and then they break up. But yeah. But you see, the thing is, at the moment, Lee is studying media studies, which means like game, you know.
Yeah, and he wasn't happy though. He had no internet, was he?
It was worse 2 days of his life.
It was even worse. He didn't have Facebook.
When you didn't have internet, yeah. It was worst days of his life, and Armageddon had struck, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I can't live without internet. Internet's my telly.
But the thing is, same as I've said. Simon says, I can just imagine the masked man running around to every rock. Oh dear. But you get what I'm saying. Hi, Vanessa, how are you? You know what I mean? It's what, you know, you want for your video. It's got all different kinds of music that suits a specific video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not.
So.
Oh God. What?
Oh God, what?
Oh, it's only Chris messaging me.
Oh. I thought your internet had gone down then, Lee.
I'm going to block him now.
Oh!
Oh dear. Hey up, Lee. You have to take what Chris says with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
Actually, advising him I should charge for a letter.
Oh, whatever. But it's like this, Lee. You'll find that myself and Chris, if anybody like me with baking, I always say, if anybody wants recipe, although I put the recipe in description and everything, if you want any advice, if you want, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I know Jackie started watching your video, your lives. I said to her, have you subscribed? She said, no, not yet. I said, you need to subscribe. She subscribed to Chris's because she likes watching. Likes watching that Haunted one he done recently.
But you know, how can I put it? I enjoy baking. I always have done ever since I were a little girl.
Yeah, Jackie's the same. She enjoys baking.
Yeah, it's sort of, it's a passion, if you know what I mean. And same as I've said, it's like if I can just get one person saying that, oh, I've made that and they tasted, you know what I mean? That's sort of the aim of my channel, is to get people baking and say, well, look, it's not as difficult as what you think. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what Jackie did make. The big cake thing you done.
Big cake thing that I done? Tray bake, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made that.
I mean, that narrows it down a bit, Lee, that big cake thing.
That. Oh, I can't think of it. The one that. Oh, which one was it? It was.
Don't worry about it, Lee.
The bit. It looked like a big scone.
Oh, the strawberry shortcake thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep saying I'm gonna make that again, but instead of sort of using because I use pie dishes, and it didn't turn out how I expected it to. Although it went nice and it looked nice, I'm gonna when I do make it again, I'm gonna use the actual you know, the tins that you make a Victoria sandwich in.
Yes.
I'm going to do them in that because I think them pie tins that I use were a bit too on the big side. What, ale?
Right, turn it down and turn it up.
I'm just still laughing at Badger's arse. A comment by Gordo. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to put my hair up because I'm sweating. I'm sweating like a Badger's arse now. Oh dear. But yeah, it's like this. I mean, it looked all right, Lee, and it tasted all right. But I was disappointed about the cream because it wouldn't thicken up.
Oh, I remember that.
You know, I think the pie dishes that I used were way too big.
Oil. It's not like that oil.
I know it did. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, anything you bake though don't last 5 minutes in your house. Either Callum eats it or Chris.
Yeah,
I'm sure Chris has got hollow legs.
But yeah, you know, but I'm sort of this way. If I don't get it right first time, I have to make it. I'm just as I bought the Alaplex travel kit from a salon. Can't wait to try it on my hair. It comes with a pre-shampoo trim. Ooh, there you go.
I've already done that, Chris. I've already liked and shared it.
But the thing is, Chris will tell you. It's like everything I do. I'm a perfectionist. Hollow legs.
Yeah.
Well, there's no other word for it. They have got hollow legs.
Yeah. We are.
I made 16 muffins on Tuesday, and they were gone by Thursday. I made 16 white chocolate and lemon muffins yesterday, and they've gone by today. Chris bought me last one, and he says, "You better have this one." He says, "Because it's Clapton." I went, "Oh, what to do? Thank you."
If he'd have had his, if you said you didn't want it, he would have scoffed it.
I've worked blood, sweat, and tears to make them these muffins. Yeah, you can have last one. You know, you're too kind, dear. Because he says, well, if you don't have it, he says, I don't think it'll last very long. I says, well, I better have it then, hadn't I? Sugar dumps. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's a bit. I also said, like, on Tuesday, because Chris always likes to comment on my live streams, on the baking live streams in particular, and it put in something about, yeah, I can vouch, they're very yummy, blah blah blah, and I says that I'm appreciated, that they enjoy me baking. It just speaks for itself, you know what I mean? The fact that, you know, they appreciate what I do, you know what I mean? And it's same with like about a year ago, Tracy started joining me on the baking live. Now she can't get enough of the baking now, and I've said if I can encourage just one person to do more baking, then I've done what I set out to do, which were exactly that, you know, to encourage people to bake, and that it's not hard, you know, you can do it if, you know, if you get the right ingredients, you can follow the recipe to the T. It's not hard to do.
No, it's not.
You know, once you get that baking bug, let's say, you know, you world's your oyster, you know what I mean? We never, ever buy a pudding, because we always have a Sunday dinner. But I never, ever buy a pudding for Sunday dinner. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I think I might make an apple crumble this week.
Where I think Jackie's going to do some pudding tomorrow. I made Angel Delight.
Oh, that's
my limit.
I'm going to say that's easily.
Yeah, that's my limit.
It's just delight.
Last time I tried making flapjack, that nearly broke my teeth.
But the thing is, Lee, how can I put it? It's not that you can't do it. It's the way you. I mean, this is a saying. They always say that cooking's an art, but baking is a science.
Yeah.
And it's very, very true. You know, you've got to have your oven settings correct. You've got to have the ingredients weighed out correctly. You've got to use the right ingredients, and then you know you can't fail, so to speak. You know, but this is what I always say. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, "Oh, you know, I'm no good at baking. I can't do this. I can't do." You can if you know if you put your mind to it, and you know. Dad says Badger's arse, jockstrap and sugar dumps is stuck in me head.
Oh God, Anjad. What
But
have
yeah,
we
you know what I mean. It's,
what have we created with Anjad?
But yeah, you know, it's like what you're doing, Lee. You're creating like you're doing now. You're making stuff for your train layout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the way I look at it, I create a lot of stuff from scratch. I scratch build out of the coffee stirrers. I'll make sheds out of the coffee stirrers, hooks and everything.
I mean, I've had this discussion lots of times. There again, I'm not sort of naming no names, but there's a particular baking cooking channel that you know, within a couple of hours and putting a video up, have got over 1k views. Now, this particular cooking channel, baking channel, does not use things from scratch. You either use cake mixers or
That's actually going to be a bird hive I'm going to put in a field. It's not on this layout, it's going on Anfield Road. It's going to be, I'm going to hide it, I'm going to put moss all over it and everything. I can do a lot of weathering and everything. I like doing me weathering with the pastels and everything. I take pride in what I do with my layout.
I mean, it's like me with my baking, Lee. When you know, when I was really disappointed when that cream thing.
Oh, I know you were. I was in that live.
I says to Chris when I shut it down, I says, I can't for life on me think why it wouldn't whip up. I says, only thing I can surmise is there was some grease or something in bowl.
Yeah, that's what I thought to myself as well.
You like overanalyze things afterwards. Because when on Tuesday's live stream, you know how I said I forgot to put the orange colouring in the actual cakes, and I says to Chris, I says, I've just thought after I'd closed live stream down, I could make my own food, my own orange colouring because I've got red and I've got yellow, which it makes orange. But you don't actually think about it while you're
until it's bed.
It were afterwards, and I says, well, I've got red food colouring, I've got yellow food colouring. I could have made my own orange food colouring, but you don't think about these things till afterwards. But yeah, you know what I mean. I beat myself. Oh, Gordo says I'm back. Oh, I think we all resonate with that one, Amjad, because you know, I mean, obviously Chris's mum passed away in July, and my mum passed away 4 years as April. So you know, we've all got sort of them anniversaries. But yeah, going back to this channel, but every single video, they don't. What I don't it's not from scratch, not like what I do. Everything I make, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything I do, it's from basic ingredients, and I make everything from scratch. Now, it irks me off that a channel like that don't do it from scratch is getting all these thousands of viewers, whereas I'm struggling, you know, to get beyond 100. You know what I mean? And I'm doing everything from scratch.
Yeah.
G-Class Steward wanted it for nothing. Sorry, but don't he? So, I'd have told him where to get off and all, Gordo. You put it on. You put it on Marketplace for a reason, and that's to sell it, not to give it away.
Yep, I'm the same. Where is it? Somewhere around here. I've got my Class 56 that I don't like. I bought it, and it runs brilliant. I like it, but it just won't do my layout. It won't do the curves. It just derails. So I put it up for sale.
If it's not, you know, it's like everything else. If you don't use it, then why leave it collecting dust? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them have got cheek at devil. You know what I mean?
Oh, they have. It is. It's stupid the way a lot of people are out there.
Okie dokie, says my lady messaged me earlier on Instagram. She hasn't been well. Well, that's why she hasn't been in the streams. I know she struggles a bit, Amjad. Hey?
Gordo, what's, you know, you got your ISO, sorry, your aperture, you got your 60th a second, what's them called? 60th a second, what they called now? Trying to explain something like it is. Well, you can double in the frame rate.
I can't interpret that one.
Right,
Hi, Glenn. How are you? She says I just made a rape as I had an early tea, but I'm by. I don't know what. Yeah, go on then.
Hey, Gordo, I don't live that way, lad. Now you've got your ISO, haven't you? Then you've got your aperture. What's the other one called? You know, like 1/20th of a second and that. What's that called? I'm trying to explain to somebody what to do when they're struggling for the exposure settings and all that.
Yeah.
Exposure. Different to say. It's not called that. No, I know it's not.
Oh, a wrap. She means like a wrap, you know, eating wrap. It says he's selling 2 studio flashlights with a remote trigger brand.
My phone's going.
Okie dokie then, Glenn.
I've just turned it off. No, I haven't.
Shutter speed.
Shutter speed. That's the one.
Yeah, you solved that one good.
Well, I'm going to go because I need to go and do... Probably the dog wants to go out before it...
Yeah.
So thanks for letting me come up, Jeanette.
Yeah, you're welcome, Lee. You know you're welcome.
No problem. I'll speak to Chris anyway whenever.
Yeah.
I'm going to go... I've been sitting here doing stuff.
On the panel anyway. Now you're back in group. Don't forget you can post your videos in there.
Yeah.
You know,
I will do. I'll be putting videos
out
up
there and get yourself. I was going to say expose yourself. But that don't sound too good, does it?
No.
We don't want Lee exposing himself in the group. Thank you. Hi, Ken. How are you?
Hiya, Ken.
You know what I'm.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go because I need to go and let the dog out. I've been messing around. I've been doing most of this stuff most of it after evening, and I thought I better go down and show my face and watch some telly. I've been doing this.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
Hiya, Ken. And I thought I better go down and watch some telly.
That's me. Hold on. Okay, that was me.
I thought it was you, Ken. I'm going to go anyway, Jeanette. See you again.
Then, see you later.
See you later. See you, Ken.
Bye.
Lee, what do I smell? What's going on?
I've got things to do.
He's got to take Doggy for a walk.
It must be the time difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take the doggy for a walk.
There you go.
That's how Biscuit tells us he wants to go for a walk.
I'm gonna go anyway. See you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye. Bye.
What's cooking, Jeanette? Anything?
Pardon?
What's cooking tonight? Anything?
Nothing.
Whenever I want a good recipe,
Are you not, Clint?
I'll chime in. Who's that? Your dog?
That's Biscuit, our dog.
Yeah, okay.
Hang on a minute.
Glenn is no longer a moderator. Uh-oh. Yeah, that happens, though. I've seen it where all of a sudden, boom, people stop being subscribers and they stop being
Yeah. I don't
YouTube.
know. I don't know why
Yeah,
that is.
That's YouTube. Yeah.
I think sometimes when you haven't been around for a while, I think it automatic. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know reason for that. No, you haven't done anything wrong, Glyn. I don't know. I can't. Tracy says he's talking. He does. That's what he does when he needs to go out.
Oh, okay. At least he does that.
Jumps up on Chris's thing and he's going, rah, 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 like, you know, Dad, I need to go for a wee.
Better than just going on the carpet, right?
No. Oh dear. I keep saying we're going to send stickers out, but
Well, shoot me an email, Jeanette. I'll send you. I got green and purple.
yeah, well, a lot of people know, like in July, Chris lost his mum, so we've sort of had a rough few months of it, and it sort of everything, all plans went on back burner.
Well, we got the fall weather coming up and the cooler weather, so everyone will be inside playing with YouTube.
He's Kerry. I know Ken. Kerry G, you know, Jeanette. Yes, no. But yeah, you know, we both got stickers. We were ready to send them out. I've got envelopes, everything. And then, you know, that happened and everything went to pot. And we still, I mean, there's very few people know there's something else going on within the family, but I don't want to talk about it.
That's okay. Hey, if you got if you want to send a bunch to me, I'll distribute them in the US if you want, save you some postage. Up to you.
Yeah, well, like Kevin wants one.
Okay. Grandpa Kevin?
So yeah, I mean, I'll let you email you, Ken, and we'll take it from there.
Sure.
But you know, there's one or two we want to send that have requested them. I mean, Kevin and one or two others keep saying, but yeah, we've had envelopes, and it's like life, you know. These things happen, you know what I mean, and you know,
it adds up too. I tell you, I did a bunch of stickers a month or two ago, and you know, it does add up after a while, because I know here in the US the postage went up. In the US money to send something to Britain right now, it's $1.30 US, so it's about maybe a pound. It's probably a pound your cost. Yeah.
Hi, Miss Chick, how are you? But
Hello.
yeah, and we keep saying sort of there is still something ongoing, but you know,
it's a family first. That's all.
yeah. There's only certain people know about it. It's something that, you know.
You don't need to air your dirty laundry here.
That's why I don't talk about it, because it's not dirty laundry.
There's a time and place for everything.
It's health issues, let's just say. So yeah, we've had to deal with death of his mum and this.
Hey, if you guys knew all the crap that was going on in my house, forget it. You'd unsubscribe. We went out last night with my daughter. I don't know if you saw I think you saw my Instagram. You commented. My daughter, my oldest, turned 28, so we went to New Haven, which is, you know, it's only 15 miles up the road. Yale University is right there, and we go to a Chinese place that my daughter wanted called Basil's. It was a real nice. She loves it, so we figured, okay, we'll go. Yeah. And it's only takeout now because of COVID. And I was like, are you kidding me? we drove all the way up there, you know, and it's like, man. And then a fire breaks out across the street. There's ambulances and fire trucks and all this stuff, you know. So we end up waiting in front of there. We had it to go. We said, okay, that's fine because she likes it. So we wanted to go. And we bring it back to her place. We were at her place till almost midnight. And, you know, because my daughter, when it comes to Halloween, oh, my God. The house, I thought my wife was a nut with decorations. My oldest daughter, did you see her car with the pumpkin on the hood? I mean, everything is Halloween with her. And now she's looking to buy.
This certain people that love it. And,
oh, yeah.
You know.
My house is a theme house. Every holiday, every doorknob, window, wall, everything's decorated with something. The problem is half my basement is decorations. You need to have a storage system. And I said to my daughter, what's going to happen to you? She's looking to buy a house now that's on a slab, no basement. I said, where the hell are you going to store all the stuff? Because that's the problem. Crazy.
Well, that's why we've got a shed outside.
Night, Lee.
See you later, Lee. But, you know, I must be different from everybody because I'm sort of one of these minimalistic people, you know. I don't like to go overboard and, you know, it's, I don't know, too much faff, I suppose.
I tell you, knock wood, don't knock wood, but if my wife and I get hit by a bus tomorrow, they're going to have a massive yard sale because we got too much crap in our basement. I don't know no one's going to watch. It's all decorations and stuff. And my basement, small engine parts. So all my friends will come over and grab all that, you know, but too much. We call it 10 pounds of poop in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah, take them days to sort through it all.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But,
well, like I said, we have a very small family. So it's funny. My neighbor passed away years ago, and all her relatives that you never met, they're all like hounding there. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I had lent her an air conditioner for her window, you know, to help her out with the air conditioner one day. All of a sudden, I see this guy walk. I go, whoa, dude, whoa. I go, that's mine. Well, I lent that to Betty before she died. Give it here. All right. And then another thing, a ladder or something, all of a sudden someone's walking away. And I'm telling these people. So the next day I said to her sister, I go, hey, there was something else I lent her here. Oh, my nephew took it. I said, well, get it back. You know, and I was like, all these people came out of nowhere. It's once someone dies, it's like, what they leave? What's there? You know? Well, they say, who are you? You know, you see people come in with U-Haul trailers.
Yeah, Chris's sentiments are, and this is sort of just, you know, he says, if we ever win lottery, he says, all people come out at Woodwick, you know. They knock on your door and say, oh, you know, I've always sort of been a good friend of yours, blah, blah, blah. And Chris says, well, he says, this had been my speech. I say, well, I come, you never come round, you never got in touch with me when I was poor, but now I've won lottery and I'm rich. Why have you all of a sudden crept out at Woodwick?
Jeanette, it's all about this. It always is.
And Chris's sentiments exactly. If you didn't come and visit me or get in touch with me while I were poor, then I'd be damned if you're going to come round and give me all this BS, you know.
Yep.
See you later, Amjad. Thanks for popping in.
Yep. Good night.
But yeah, Chris's sentiments, you know.
Oh yeah.
I ain't seen you since we left school, and now all of a sudden, because I've come into some money, now you want to know me, whereas you didn't want to know me before.
Oh, yeah. Like people see me on the YouTube and they think I'm making millions of dollars. I said, have you ever seen what people really make on YouTube? Crazy. I mean, I just hit 2,000 subscribers today. So, all right. And
congratulations.
Yeah, it took me about 2 years, but I'm going to have a little giveaway, stuff like that. But it's funny. I hit the 2,000. I literally got emails, 2 or 3 people saying, what are you giving away? And I'm like, is it about watching the channel or is it about the giveaway? Mick said it.
You become popular when you doing a giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Mick did it right. Mick said, I'm going to have a video. And in the video, he goes, you have to watch because I'm going to mention it in the video how you enter the contest. He didn't just say, boom, here's the contest and how you enter. He put it right in the middle of fixing the mower. So if you didn't watch it, you wouldn't know how to enter.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. You put it in so that way, you know, you get people that'll just subscribe because I want to win, you know?
Yeah.
So.
But this is the thing. They see the title giveaway.
Yep.
It's all right. Gordo says it's Halloween every day in our house. Have you seen the wife first thing in the morning?
I better say I'll get a shoot.
But the thing is, yeah, they just see the title giveaway and they on it like a car bonnet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they think, you know, oh, I don't have to watch video or anything. I'll just see what you've got to do.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, we're chance of winning whatever it is that, you know what I mean? But that's the thing. You get thousands and thousands of people saying, I want to be in it.
Mm.
But, you know, they weren't watching me before.
Yeah.
So why watch me now? Only for the fact that I'm doing a giveaway.
Yep. I had that one time when I had my first giveaway at 1,000 where we did it. It was like a New Year's thing and we did it. And then I got like 190 subscribers. And then the next day when they didn't win, it's like minus 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, forget it.
Yeah. Love you too, Amjad. Amjad calls him his.
See you, Amjad.
Chris is YouTube.
Wait, is he talking to me or is he talking to you and your husband?
Me and.
Oh, okay, because if he loves me, I love him too. But that's okay. Okay. I'm an equal opportunity channel. That's right.
But the thing is, Miss Chick, the thing is, you've got to read. Here in England, it's like a £60 threshold. Before
it's $100 US here, so roughly the same.
Yeah. So
do you have all the taxes taken out and everything, Jeanette? So they
but you see, this is what peeves me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Chris, I don't know whether it's like when you get to 2K, there's like a special button.
I know.
There's like a special button across top because I can't get it, but Chris has got it. And it's like a, you know, you don't have to do a live stream to give anybody super chat.
Yeah, that's kind of weird though. What you can do is
it's like a super chat, and it's called a thanks.
There's a new one now. There's a new one where you can give something, and it's not like stickers or chats. It's totally new now, where it's just like a fixed dollar amount or pound amount or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I've seen that. Yeah.
Miss Chick says, should I have changed my money thing on YouTube to pounds instead of dollars? I did that, but it don't really make any difference. They inform you when you've reached the threshold.
Yeah. Yep. Because I didn't reach it last month, Jeanette. It was the first month I didn't reach it. I was short by like $3 US.
It takes me something like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
You know,
it all depends. If you put out a bunch of content, I'll be honest, I'll have a live stream with Jim Condon or Steve Small Engine Saloon or one of these real big ones, you know, and we've got Steve has almost 500,000 subscribers. All of a sudden, bam, I get a bunch of hits, and you know it's paying $2 or $3 or something like that. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I've got like 450.
It's 2 months up though when you get in it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Chris has got this. I don't know what it's called, super thanks button or whatever it's called. But he's got that, and I looked into it, and because I ain't got 2,000 subscribers, I can't get it. But in answer to your question, Miss Chick, no, it don't really matter whether it's in dollars or pounds sterling.
Yeah.
If you look on your analytics, it'll tell you. What do we go? What's that thing we go on? AdSense, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
We go on AdSense because it changes on the 11th of every month. Now, we're going to check it on AdSense, and it's like a chart, and it's saying you've made so much this month.
Yep.
You're within, I don't know, let's speak metaphorically, you're within £10 reaching your threshold. So I'd advise you, Miss Chick, to it's basically you log in with your Google anyway. Go on AdSense, and that'll tell you everything that you need to know. It'll tell you how much you need to gain to reach that threshold, and whether it's in dollars or pounds, it don't really matter. As soon as you reach that threshold, you've got to, on this AdSense, you've got to set up, like if we have on paid directly into his bank account.
Gordo's got a good point. You know, YouTube, Google, they take 30% of the stickers and super chats. That's a lot. They take a lot.
Apparently it's 35% the cut that YouTube take.
30% here.
Well, I will let to believe it's 35%, but hey ho. But you think if somebody gives you, let's say, a $10 super chat, you might only end up with $7 of that.
Yep, that's what it is. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, which isn't right. I mean, I know they have to pay for everything and all that, but I figure maybe 5% okay or 2%, not 30. I mean, that's crazy, you know?
Yeah, but another thing that irks us as well, they've now started, before you'd only get adverts when you got over 1,000 subscribers, but now they've started doing
even small short ones. Yep.
I mean, we like somebody
we can pick and choose, and we can tell when and what kind of ads, but the people below 1,000, they're at their mercy. They can do whatever they want.
Miss Chick says she's £7 away from a threshold. See?
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Here's a funny thing. You're 7 pounds below the threshold. Have a friend of yours put something in there for $7. Boom, you got it. Because that's what happened to me. A friend of mine, I was within $2 or $3, and my buddy said, "Oh, why don't I just throw a few dollars in there? That way you'll get it." So now I have to wait an extra month because I was short by $3. Next time, I'm just gonna call a buddy, throw $3 in there or whatever, so I get it, and it makes sense. Something stupid like that, and I'll pay you $3.
Yeah, but when you go on that AdSense, it gives you the chance of getting paid. Yeah, you have to share your bank details, you know, but there's only you can access that AdSense.
Yeah.
So, but that's how we keep abreast of, you know, how much we've got and how much we ain't got, blah, blah,
Sometimes
blah. Sometimes
it doesn't seem accurate, though, because I'll go on my analytics and it'll say like an X amount. Then I go on AdSense, it's $20 less. It's weird. It's like sometimes they don't include the chats and stuff, or, you know, things like that. Or one time last month, I thought I was doing great. I said, "Yeah, I did it." Now Mick gave me a little super chat. That's what I thought. I was getting views. No, it was a super chat they threw in. I was like, you know.
But it's, you know, it's how can I put it? It's one of these things where at the end of the day, YouTube are in it for the money.
Oh yeah.
And it's like somebody that were in earlier on says, "Well, how come I'm getting adverts on my videos?" He says, "But I'm nowhere near 1,000 subscribers." And the fact of the matter is, he's getting some great views on his videos. Now, YouTube have thought, aha.
But I tell you though, a lot of people get turned off by the ads. That's why I only put skippable ads on mine. So after 3 seconds or so, you can hit skip, and I'm still getting the monetized. But if I did non-skippable, they're saying you'll get more money. I don't want people to have to watch that. It's like
me and Chris, we're both monetized. So like, when he watches my videos, he always watches the ads, and I'm vice versa. Yeah. When I watch his videos, I always watch the ads. I mean, I don't do it with anybody else.
Yeah,
it's just Chris. But yeah, and I say, because this person sort of come in chat one night and says, "Well, how come?" He says, "I'm getting adverts on my channel." He says, "But I'm not monetized. I ain't got nowhere near 1,000 subscribers." And I went,
"Oh yeah, absolutely. They know they can get it, and they're getting paid by all those advertisers."
You think of all the revenue that they're collecting,
ridiculous
from them
money,
advertisements.
Yep. Hey, if they're able to pay us money, imagine what they're getting. Oh my god.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's not to your benefit; it's to theirs.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised that they are allowed to do that though. If you're not monetized, because that's kind of shady, you know.
Well, yeah, that's what irks me. You know, you bust a gut to build your channel.
Yep.
You bust a gut to get the watch time hours. You bust a gut to get monetized and everything. Now they going to people that aren't monetized or anything and can't know about it, but they still, you know,
yeah, but Wakey is if the ads are skippable. Yeah, but skippable, it's only 2-3 seconds.
Oh,
it says, aha, the truth comes out, so you don't watch the ads on my channel. I'm really hurt.
But does Wakey have skippable ads or full ads that you have to watch the whole 2 minutes? That's the thing.
On mine, it's you can skip them. You know, I don't expect things from people that are watching my videos. If you don't want to watch video ads, then don't. You know what I mean?
If you don't want to watch the videos that they have,
but there's a lot of things that need discussion. You know what I mean? It's like a few weeks ago we had the same discussion about likes and dislikes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know it. How can I put it? It don't bother me. It don't bother Chris.
Yeah. But did you hear we're going to be able to tell who the dislikes are?
Yeah, because
I can't wait for that. I can't wait.
I can't. But you see, me and Chris, so much so, we had a joke about it this afternoon.
Yep.
And every single video that he does, he either gets 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he said,
"Hey, I'm complaining." One of them got took away yesterday. I want it back.
It says I'm gonna tie myself to railings outside YouTube because they took one of them thumbs down away. But that's the best way to be. I mean, it don't bother me. It don't bother Chris in the slightest.
Yep.
But you know, I think this thing. You know, if a lot of people, because it's anonymous, do it just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
You know, and I'm of this. If you don't like me, that's all well and good. If you don't like the content, all well and good.
Yeah.
But don't just give a thumbs down just for the sake of it.
Yeah. I'd rather have them comment
to explain why they've left that thumbs
down. They should leave a comment. This and that, and let you have the chance to defend yourself or explain it. I had one guy one time. I hadn't had a dislike, oh my God, in a year and a half. Not one. All of a sudden I get a dislike. I'm like, who is this guy? So I look in the comment and I put in there, I said, you know, I see the dislike. Please, you know, tell me why, blah, blah, blah. He actually commented back, you know, this. So I explained to him why I said and did what I did. He actually apologized and took off the dislike. Because he said, well, I said, but if more people would do that, you know, don't just dislike. Tell me what you don't like.
But they don't, because they know that it's anonymous.
Yeah.
And they don't have to give a reason.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will just give a dislike just for the sake of it.
Yeah,
not necessarily because they don't like you or they don't like the content of your channel.
Yep.
It's just for the sake of it because they know it's anonymous.
Yeah. What they don't realize is a like or dislike count the same. It's another viewer.
That's what we've said all along. Yeah. You know, I've seen evidence that you actually get paid more for dislikes than you do likes.
It means you're controversial and they're watching you, you know? Sure.
But, you know, I mean, we've had I haven't had one for quite a while now, but I went through a spell where they've gone back, not just one video, but several. One dislike. But the thing is, I'm a Miss Marples, if you know what I mean.
I know. Explain. What is that? Is that an English thing?
It's a fictional detective.
Okay.
Thing, you know.
Yep.
So it's like, how can I put it? I sort of don't want to. This person hadn't been in for a long time. Then all of a sudden they came in, right?
Yep.
And that's when the dislike started. But it was a comment that this person made on one of my baking live streams, and because I retorted back, so after that, and this person had got a blue wrench.
Oh.
So, Miss Marbles.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the blue wrenches can be dangerous depending on how they use them.
So after the comment on that baking live stream, I says to Chris, I says, I'm not having some shit making them comments while I'm live, while I'm baking. So I says, right, wrench is going. And it's not him that were in earlier on, by the way. Him. It was somebody else. So I took the wrench off that person. And it was after I took that wrench off that person that the dislike started.
Yeah, now you pissed him off.
Does this face look bothered?
There you go. There you go. That's it.
But yeah, it was sort of It were you know, I put 2 and 2 together. Let's just say I know it weren't you, Wakey.
just like Mystic said, I try and answer every comment, but you know what? If you're big and have you don't have time to answer every comment. So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? The comment was made here by Mystic. Oh, they didn't like it because I didn't answer their question or I didn't answer their comment.
But this is the thing. Yeah. This is what gets me as well. As she says, she didn't answer the comment fast enough. But most people here on YouTube have got jobs.
Sure, I do.
So, you know, you can't spend 24/7 on YouTube just replying to people's comments. And if you don't reply quick enough.
Yeah, quick enough. What is that? Yeah. Quick enough.
You know what I mean? Ugh. But I mean, my sentiments are, if you don't like me, if you don't like me content on my channel, I don't make you watch it. There's an easy solution to that.
Sure.
You know, you don't have to watch it. You know, there's door. Don't let it. You know, catch you on your arse on way out. You know what I mean?
They expect me to be sitting on the toilet at midnight answering all the comments. Come on, I'm not going to do that.
No? But yeah, you know what I mean. It all boils down to pettiness and childlike behavior. You know what I mean? That's
yeah. Well, like with my channel, if someone asks me a technical question, I absolutely try and answer it, especially if they're having a problem. But if it's just like, hey, great video. Well, if I don't answer immediately and say thanks, I'm offending you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like me. I always say with my baking, anybody can ask me questions. If you don't understand it, why not Pixie Dolls? Why not Pixie Dolls? But yeah, you know what I mean? I'll gladly answer people's questions, you know. What do you do if this don't work? Or what do you put in your, you know, anything to baking related, I try and answer questions. But the comment that this person made were disparaging to my channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And I says to Chris, because I were baking, I would have banned that person. Because I'm the only one that can ban somebody that's got a blue.
Oh, I thought you said I was going to hang that person. I'm like, what? Okay.
I'm the only one that can ban a person with a blue wrench.
Yep.
So I says to Chris, I says, when you're baking, you've got to have your mind on the job.
Sure.
So I couldn't do it at the time. So after I closed the live stream down and everything, I says, right, the blue wrench is going, you know, any more, because at the end of the day, it was sarcastic. It were a sarcastic comment. You know what I mean? And I don't care if that person's watching, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah.
Are you girls going to do anything? And I didn't mean girls by your husband. I meant girls, the three of you that do it. Are you going to do anything for Halloween? A Halloween type cake, cookie, or anything like that?
Yes.
Well, I look forward to that.
Yeah. We haven't decided what yet, but I've downloaded several Halloween recipes. So
now, who's your friend in the States here? What's her name?
Lori.
Now, has Lori ever sent you something she's baked?
No.
Okay. Because I know
how it come about. I mean, initially, I did the baking by myself.
Mhm.
And then Tracy said she'd like to join me.
Yep.
So that's how come Tracy came on board.
Mhm.
And then Laura's Crochet Corner,
Mhm.
channel name is,
Yep.
she'd come into the chat and she said, I'd love to join you. So that's sort of how come.
You wait,
You
I'm
know.
going to come in there one day. I'll give you the man's perspective. All right. We'll get me and Pixie over there. We'll be cooking some brownies for you. All right.
Thought by that comment Pixie was coming out. Candy corn cookies? No.
I just saw candy corn yesterday. I haven't seen it in a while either. But you know what's funny around here?
I don't think we can get candy corn here in the UK, Miss Chicks, anyway.
Oh, no.
But yeah, we have got something in the pipeline. Either cupcakes, muffins, or cookies. You know, I've got like a recipe for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I plan for a surprise. That's all I'm saying.
That'll be during a live stream.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at Gordo. I had to leave the chat because of that idiot Jeanette was talking about, telling me how to train a dog. Yeah, Gordo knows who I'm talking about. It's like that person.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to throw. I've let cat out. It's a he. It seems like he's got a thing for disparaging remarks, let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. Oh, candy corn cookies.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
But yeah, I have got some recipes in the pipeline, but we've yet to decide on what we're making.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you a question about baking, by the way. I'm not diabetic or anything, but I've got my sugar's a little high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you find a lot of good recipes with not a lot of sugar and stuff?
Yeah, I can send you some diabetic ones. I mean, there's all sorts of things out there. There's keto recipes, which is low carbohydrates.
Yeah.
There's diabetic. The only problem with the keto recipes is you need like special flour and things like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, here we can get all that crap. That's easy. Yeah.
But yeah, Wakey says, I've had dogs most of my life. God, don't be buggered if I know how to train them. But this is the thing. It's, as I said to Gordo, it's like trying to, I mean, I don't know whether you've heard of the phrase, it's trying to teach my grandma how to suck eggs.
How to suck eggs?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah. It's an English turn of phrase, you know. You're trying to teach my grandma how to suck eggs, you know what I mean? But it's like basically, I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and you're trying to tell me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I resonate with what Gordo said. They've got 30 years plus training dogs. I'm not going to take advice from a 20-something idiot. Hit the nail right on the head.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let me ask you a question. I saw in your on your page, you don't put the comment. I mean, the thumbs up, thumb down counts. You just have like dislike.
Yeah.
Was there any reasoning behind that, or?
Yeah, but it goes back way back. You know, we had a problem with another YouTuber.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, just curious, guys. I see it on a bunch of channels where you're hitting it, but do you get to see the number?
It don't bother me in the slightest whether I get a thumbs down, thumbs up, or whatever.
But do you see it in the analytics? Do you actually get to see the likes versus dislikes?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
There's only me and YouTube that can see the thumbs up and thumbs down.
Just curious, yeah.
But yeah, it dates back to way back when, and you know, we had a lot of problems with another YouTuber. And somebody said to me, you know what will piss them off is if you hide your thumbs up and thumbs down.
I know now. I saw Gordo. Yeah, I know now. Okay. As soon as you said Dusty, I know. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Gordo were the one that told me that they got banned from that particular channel as well. But yeah, I mean, he's well known for it apparently. So.
Oh yeah, Snobby went nuts. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, that basically, when he made that remark, I'll tell you what he said. It was basically our baking. Now, he turned round and he said,
Callum, so don't you get all worried because I know what I like.
No, what? What? He basically said, "Oh, whatever you're making, does it have a secret ingredient?" And I'm going, "What? What?" He says, "Fag ash," because I lit a cigarette up, and I says, "Look, oh yeah, it were Gordo's idea to I dislikes." So I says, "Look," I says, "I never smoke whilst I'm baking. Yeah, I have a cigarette after when we're sort of doing like a chit chat thing while they're in oven and whatever. But I do not actually smoke while I'm baking."
So the little secret ash special secret, is that what it was?
Yeah. it didn't you know it makes added ingredients.
Yep.
But yeah, they were just doing it for the sake of, you know, I want to get noticed. I want to, you know, yeah, I want to be in the spotlight sort of thing. And I said, after I shut it down, Chris says, "I'm taking his wrench off him. You know, if he comes in again, I ain't banned him. I ain't, you know, I've just took his wrench off him." But I says to him, I says, if he comes in, starts, you know, being disparaging, I says, "You've got my permission. Anybody that's got a wrench, you've got my permission to ban him." Simple as that. Wakey, secret ingredients, beetroot.
Beetroot sandwiches.
Yeah, Gordo says it adds the flavour, makes it taste better. Mischief says
you said that. I'm thinking about one of my favorite British shows.
Ingredient is beetroot.
Oh, I forgot where it is now.
Absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
She always had like a 3-inch ash hanging there, you know.
Wakey says he had some earlier, Callum, beetroot. Anyway, I normally only go on for 2 hours and I'm losing my voice. So,
well, I appreciate you having me up. I had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah, but some as I say, it's at the end of the day, it's not worth worrying about anything. It's not worth losing sleep over anything.
Nope.
When all's said and done, this is just a hobby. It's no, you know, it's not worth, you know, so long as you and your family's okay.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's at the end of the day, that's it. You know. Right, I'm gonna get going, guys.
Right. See you, everybody. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Tracy says I was just about to say, "Are you doing a lock-in?" No, because I'm going.
Good night.
See you later.
Bye, Pixie. See you later.
It's all